rest of my loot.
It was the kidnapper.
Oh, hi.
Son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Huh?
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
No. Nina. Yeah, what the f... Yeah. You may wanna get some Harry Potter shit to this man. Open the door, bro. Huh? What are they trying to do to me? Yo! No. It's been the... I feel like it's out of minigame. I can't. No. But Mammy birds. I literally got nothing. I got nothing.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
I lost everything.
Al,
Those birds.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
But
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
I was.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you
Yeah.
sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I
Are
live
they
in the
guests?
trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Go for what? You mean good girl? This is the one. Oh, this is the end of episode 2, isn't it?
Come here. Pretty please. Can you tell me where I am? You won't you say something? I need to get my bearings amongst, and the shadows keep on changing.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
as I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Is Rose a witch?
Welcome to...
What sounds like cool?
To... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
No, I didn't.
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Oh my gosh. Oh, photocopy, yeah. No, oh my god. He's stupid. Why like that? I would have just phoned the copy out.
It's coming for you. Hiding in my
No way she waking up from that.
I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish.
Well, the heck are you?
I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover.
You're in that time again, though.
Anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara.
Oh my god, what the heck?
She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place.
My bad.
She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. Have a nice day.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station. Get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Yeah, bye now. My gosh, I hate this.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Slap him.
Right.
If I become human. Nice. Oh, no, no, yeah, so.
I just stepped outside to get a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Argument with Danny. You know Danny, and then I got in trouble with the law. You know, and I'm just, well,
I heard something like that, Walt.
yeah. Well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and they let me bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure you will walk away?
Ridiculous. I can't budge because I lost my car. like standing over there. And this is actually faster than walking and spinning. Final Fantasy 17 all over again. Well, I even don't know, I think. 16.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
What do you mean?
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway.
Oh, that's crazy.
You're under arrest. You move a muscle.
I've seen a scene from the second Alan Wake. Nightingale was the first character to be shot. When I play that game, second Alan Wake, you see what happened to Nightingale.
I'm standing right here, you goddamn.
That game, like the second one, is from what I've seen. You're gonna play the second one as well? Yeah.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
Alright, I'll be back. Alright, you got this. Yeah, that's good. Thanks. Oh my gosh. Not running, I'm jumping.
Oh, damn.
Like an army barricade. But they'll be on those souls. But I got can probably coherent sentences. I don't know. Without mumbling. Can I use this?
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
This is where I escaped from.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster. I didn't even see what happened to that helicopter.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet it does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Someone else has definitely been possessed by him now.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
What the heck, man?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was tremendous. I wouldn't get through without a light. There was no power to the searchlight.
I'm not these good. The Ash is fan 25. At the same time as the torch is behind me. Sweet. And then afterwards too.
I just want to
I know where I'm gonna have to.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashback grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Yeah, we're dead, bro. That is OP.
You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine. It's Milt Peabody, Pat. What's on your mind, Milt? Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there. Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know? I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots. Gunshots? Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there. They're still shooting? No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party. Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt. Okay. You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them. Okay, thanks.
Let's punch him. No. What are you doing? Catch up. Yeah. I'm in the shower. I need it. Now the only weapon I have is flashbang grenades. Flashbang? No. Ah. Radio station. Nah, I haven't. I mean, there's probably somewhere here or something.
Let me eat it. So much flies in there, keep your heads up. Okay? You did it! What the fuck? You don't like it?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Probably just want different flavors. Oh, that can's only one flavor.
Chicken, red chicken stew. There's one that's like straight chicken.
Yeah, probably wants fish as well. But it's probably not fish.
Surprise? The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks.
Look at that.
I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Look at that Gene guy.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. It looks like Mr. Wake is going to need a moment before we can talk. So, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown.
No. Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down.
Whoa.
Friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
He's got an action star only when he needs to be. In game, he doesn't do anything.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was
In
ridiculous.
game, he gets tired after 9 seconds of running.
It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm.
Hey!
Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation. Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
They get out of the woods. Back in the woods. It's so annoying. Beat. No, I thought. Bus. Who wants a bus? He wants a bus. Okay, I'm gonna do this to you guys. No, you get the bus. Bus. Leave me alone. Why did you die? Oh my gosh. Hello? Huh? No, they're not dying.
I keep thinking something's wrong. Rent is good.
Oh my. Gotta be. Let's go. Out of ammo.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been
Flashbang.
made for someone like me to use.
Flashbang. Shotgun. You're done, buddy. I'm done. I'm done, buddy. I'm done. I'm gonna collect shit before they come back. What are you doing? The peeing bandit. Boom, shakalaka. Okay. Oh, I messed up. Boom, shakalaka.
Daddy!
Yeah.
I told you what you need to do. You have to be focused all the time. You have to be focused. Like, actually, thank you. Hey, Smarty, I see. I came back. See? Huh? You need to do it. Huh?
Man, there's so many of them. There's 10 all of them, man. And that's one, that's two, that's three, that's... They get here. Dark. Fine. Right. Did I pick the one up on the tree?
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say. The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
I don't remember. And a very nice smell, man. How big a smell, like, burns? I know ants. And it's big. Like size.
Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Famous.